Thank you for tuning in. This is the final interview, which is really just a short section borrowed from the full-length interview with Shamiel Gary, who is a former professional athlete with the NFL and amazing human being. But the full-length interview can be accessed by clicking the link in the comments below. This is where Shamiel shares his thoughts about positive self-talk and keeping ourselves inspired. Enjoy. It also leads me to ask you, what's on your mind these days? You talk about digging within and looking for, what is it I'm really passionate, interested in? Do you have a mantra that you're using these days to stay inspired?
Right. I mean, so I have two at the moment that I'm kind of, or maybe three really. So I'm really, a fun fact about myself is, I love anime. I know the talk that you heard me, I didn't mention the anime part, but I love anime with a passion. And so when I was watching an anime episode 2 days ago, there was a point where this kid, he was training, he was trying to get strong, he was trying to get faster, and he was going through his crucible. And I think we all need that crucible moment that defines who we are. And as he's going through it, he's like, man, I want to quit. But there's this voice that we all have in our head that it's speaking very loud, either in two directions, either in a negative place or in a positive place that's going to continue to light our fire so we can continue to go forward. And in that moment, he's like, I got all these people depending on me. I can't quit. I'm a warrior. I'm a champion. And so that's what's been really on my mind, is being very intentional as I'm sending emails, as I'm writing a plan, as I'm walking, just like being my biggest fan, being my biggest champion, lighting that fire up underneath me. Because in all honesty, no one else is going to do it. As much as I want other people to text me and hold me accountable, no one's going to do it like I'm going to do it. So that's what I've been big on. Like, Shamiel, don't leave this earth with any regrets. That's what I've been saying to myself a lot lately. You can't leave this earth with any regrets. Your family's dependent on you. So I just do intentional self-talk. And then I'm very big on right now is not living a life with regrets.
That's some gold right there, my friend. Being our own biggest champion and cheerleader. It's great when other people do it for us, right? But at the end of the day, that responsibility and opportunity is squarely within our own hearts, and really taking advantage of that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, if you think about it, I think there's a study that, or there was some type of statistic that was out there about how many thoughts, run through our mind. And majority of those thoughts are negative thoughts. And so how intentional are you with what you're putting in your mind? I'm so intentional to the point where I went on GarageBand. I wrote out a list of affirmations. I got this mic and I did the affirmations, and then I put a beat behind it, and I listened to that a couple of times throughout the day, because I want to be I want to, that Migos song, Bad and Bougie, or whatever song you listen to. I want to have my own voice on repeat throughout the day. So that's how.
If we see you jamming out, it's you're talking to yourself.
To me.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Any final words that you'd like to share?
I think final words is this right here. Whatever you want to do, whatever you think you should do it, take action, and get the reps at it. At the end of the day, I talked about reps earlier in the storm, but reps are so big. Be consistent. I don't care if, one day you don't feel like it. Just get 5 reps or something. Stretch a little bit. Say you wanted to wake up at 4:30, and I'm challenging myself with this too as well, because if I know I have to wake up early for something, I will wake up. But the biggest takeaway is this right here: is get reps, be consistent, and be consistent when you don't feel like it. Because guess what? Every day you're not going to be motivated. Every day you're not going to be inspired. But when you do things when you don't feel like it, you will build a muscle that is conditioned to do the right thing, even when everything is not going your way. And when you're consistent, when things aren't going your way, good things happen. That's when luck kind of shows its face. And so that's what I would share with your audience is just be consistent. Get the reps at being patient. Get the reps at doing a workout. Get the reps at doing something that makes you afraid. Every week I try to do something, like at least one thing that scares the living mess out of me. You know what I mean? Like, just do something, get reps at everything that you want to get better at, and eventually 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you'll be like, dang, this is easy. But 3 years ago, it was the hardest thing in the world. So that's what I will leave.
Oh, that's great, Shamiel. I am inspired. I appreciate your time, your attention, and I appreciate the work that you do and the way you're living your life.